Welcome to Defining Civilization. This channel is about helping everybody, not just from the West, but from across the world, in getting a clear picture, a narrative, if you will, of what the Judeo-Christian version of civilization is, and build it in a way that can be understood easily, that is actual with our era, and with a vocabulary that resonates with everyday people everywhere around the globe. So this is an alternative narrative that I wish to provide in this channel. I'll be exploring different topics, mainly religion, history, and also politics, and a couple of other things as well. Because one of the things for me that motivated me to step up here and show up here is the fact that I see a lot of well-intended people online, on YouTube and elsewhere. They try to take a position, they try to stand up for something, but a lot of the time it's very cringeworthy, and I find I have difficulty associating myself with most people simply because in some way or another I find that they are defective or ineffective in what they're trying to convey or the position they're willing to fight for. And what I want is, in this world where a lot of the media propaganda is just plain misleading and trash-like, I want to be able to provide something classical, something useful, something comprehensive that is really an alternative to the normal way of thinking, but at the same time is also very, very contemporary. So I'll be adding new episodes at the pace of about once a week. That's the aim here, and I already have enough lined up to go on for a couple of years at least, and then some. So join in, have fun with me. I mean, the format I chose here is as a friend. This channel is for you. I don't care if you're a Muslim or somebody in India or China, or if you're an atheist from Russia. Who cares what background you have? I just want to introduce you to a Judeo-Christian point of view about human civilization, about the human story. I hope it can resonate. We can talk across tribes if you want. And likewise, if you're already Jewish or Christian, or at least consider yourself as such, you'll see that a lot of what I say resonates and is familiar, it's comfortable, but I also have a lot of twists and turns and unusual takes on subject matters, which may be quite actually shocking, but I'm committed here. I'm not just sharing like a random opinion out of nowhere. No, that's my personal belief. I've been researching this stuff for decades. I've been wanting to understand basically the story of mankind. I care about mankind. I'm going to have a very strong critique of current contemporary society, but always accompanied by solutions and alternatives. So I'm not here to just like criticize. I'm trying to describe objectively the good and the bad, but some of it's really bad, obviously. Most people don't want to talk about that stuff. I will here. Thankfully, it won't be the main focus. A lot of what I do is just equip everybody with a clear definition of what civilization is in the Judeo-Christian context, which I believe actually applies not just to the West, not just to Christians and Jews, but really to mankind as a whole. Like this whole redemption arc can reach out to everybody, even if you don't view yourself as such. It still has value, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting to go through this together. The format here is very personal, so feel free to view me as a friend, because that's the proximity that I've chosen to utilize here to establish myself with you folks. And I welcome all of your input, your comment, good or bad, love or hate. Just throw it at me as it is. I welcome that, and you can ask me questions in the comments, or if you want, if you're on Patreon, I will allow people to ask me a question, and if they're a Patreon supporter, then I will actually create a video to address their question. So the idea here is, let's change the world for the better. Let's do it with thoughts and ideas. Let's do it with informed consent. Let's do it with proper communication. I will equip you guys with the words and the meanings that will help you articulate your own thoughts, that will help you to navigate the chaos of the outside world and kind of bring some order in a meaningful, lasting way that is consonant with all of the story of mankind before us, and hopefully can serve as a nice pointer also for the people that will come after us. So that's my welcome here. So again, enjoy. Welcome again to Defining Civilization.